Hi everyone, Mckaiser Dragon here, and today, man, look at these skins, man. You don't know how close I am to breaking my free-to-play account. Skins are amazing. They remind me of oh no, why did I close it? They remind me of the League of Legends ad. But today's video is gonna be about RTA. I really like RTA, but at the same time I kind of hate it. But it's gonna be like I'm gonna try to motivate everyone to start playing RTA. And we're gonna talk about like high level RTA, even though I'm not there. I kind of have a small understanding of what it takes to get there, but I can't get there myself. And then we're probably gonna talk about something about what happened and like some warnings we had in the past that we probably forgot about. So let's get into it. So RTA, it is going to be a lot better now because with the new update we can now farm runes. That team's gonna fail. My team sucks. And do some RTA. So there's even less reason for you guys to complain about RTA now. You're farming runes. You're not doing one or the other no more. You can do both. Yeah, there is an issue of if you're using your monster in the dungeon battle, you can't use them RTA, but you can work around that. That's fine. So, with that, I'm excited to do RTA. As you see, I use all 30 wings, and with Sean's B video on his slow cleave team in RTA, it inspired me to make, something like it, but I like taking turn one. So I take turn one. I don't want there to be a chance that people strip my immunity and then my whole plan just tanks. Even though, I know I'm not as fast as other people, so my strategy won't work in like Fighter 3, which I'm very close in. It probably won't work here either. But my win rate is like 56%. 30, I got 17 wins, 13 losses. Not bad, because like usually it's a lot lower. My best though was 212 matches. And let's not forget Gani? Okay, sure, it doesn't matter. To remove a rune is free, so you can change your strategy up all the time. All the time. Don't forget that. It's just if we want to be optimal, you gotta learn how to use the rune optimizer. Or just have like you gotta find your best sets, put them on 5 units, and then just start switching them around, depending on your strategy, of course. So next is just start RTA and have fun. Start to begin to learn the strategies, the team compositions, the synergies, all these things, and try to explore new stuff because the meta changes all the time. So trying to find something that can just mess around with stuff. You might be able to see something you wasn't able to see before, and then maybe you might have a new meta build. Kind of like Vigor. Vigor, everyone thought he was trash until the top players, as they do, they just test stuff. Boom, they found out Vigor hits really hard. Put him on violent, or you make him super fast, and then like he can heal your team, he does damage, defense break, what, heal block, stun. Does he stun? I forget. No stun. But like it is, and like before the nerf, this used to be 4 turn, and you can get down to 3 turns. So it was way stronger than anyone thought it would be. And it's just like testing stuff like this. And this is how like top players kind of win a tournament, because you gotta do something different, or the other person is just gonna adjust to what's meta and just barely squeeze ahead, or just flat out win. It's a hard evolution, but to find something that somewhat consistently works, because you can't have the perfect 100% win rate, because there's too many variables that go into RTA that it is, I think it's not possible to have 100% win rate using all 30 wings. And we'll talk about that later on. But basically, I can't wait. So, don't forget, if you do your RTA, you can get, some free skins. Don't forget that. I almost have enough for this, right? No, I have enough to buy one. I'm waiting for the dragon. I don't care for any other skin. I want the dragon skin. It is my top #1 skin I want. Ooh. But other than that, you can get your light and dark. Look at that. I've been saving. Can once you get the skins or whatever you get inspired somehow to do RTA. Alright. Well, I think that's long enough on that. I think it is now time to talk about super top level. Oh man, what it takes to breach the top 1,000 or even the top 100. Actually, I don't even think I'm capable of talking about the top 100. That's insane. So, just a little backstory on how much the game has changed. Season 1, Gani, Hathor, and like Tiana just dominated. Hands down. Super top tier units. Way above everyone else, because if you can get a strip, I guess she would too, yeah. If you can strip, and then Gani moves, resets everyone, and then Hathor moves, puts everyone 2 turns sleep. Sure, it was a much slower fight. It took a long time, but you would slowly chip away at your opponent, do it all over again. And to show you how strong he was, his first skill used to strip. Second skill, he used to be able to use on himself. And then, if he violent, third skill, violent, ventilate himself. and then you get to do it again. And then Hathor, where's my Hathor? She used to reduce everyone's attack bar to 0. It was insane back in the day. And I had the combo. I was what was it, Conqueror 3, but then I kind of fumbled. I didn't adjust to the times, so I fumbled and I dropped to Fighter 3. Sadly. Oh, that was the worst. Alright. So, what does it take? First, you gotta learn like almost every unit and their skills. You can do that over time. You don't have to do it like right away. Second, you're gonna need a lot of money or an extreme amount of time. Probably a little bit of A, a little bit of B, because the top players will just spend money. If there's a way in a PvP game to spend money to get ahead, nowadays people just spend the money. It's faster, and you can start planning even newer stuff early on, so you stay in the top 1%. Do your research. You gotta watch RTA battles. You gotta do your research on the meta stuff. You gotta do everything. What was my last one? I kind of forgot the last one. Stay up top. Oh, this equates to like fighting games. Super high level fighting games. It seems insane. Something you wish you could do, but when you try it, you look like a special little kid playing the game. So, how can I forget that fast? Mind games. So, you know, Gani, going back to, you know, the old season 1 Gani, right? He didn't do a lot of damage. You just built him, 30k plus 30k HP, super speed, high defense, high resistance, high accuracy, or decent accuracy, I would say, right? Now, you know, speed HP, speed HP defense, whatever gives you the stats. But now, if you did your research and you looked at their multipliers, people go speed, crit damage, HP, or defense, or even attack. Because now, you don't want the battle to go on very long. The faster you can kill a unit, the faster you can just wipe out the rest of their team. Because everyone's worst enemy is a violent proc. What else do you need? And then the last thing is just to keep playing RTA and keep farming your runes. So I play Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, and I didn't play for that long, you know, but when you play it against, you know, people around your level, it's all fine. But when you hit that person that played 1,000 matches, it was just straight game over, because they know more strategies than you. They know how to be more efficient than you. They know the map better than you. They know like what they can sacrifice, what they can do to cut corners, to get ahead. It's insane, and that's where your rune quality comes in. So this Shiwu is terrible. Swift set plus 150. Shiwu should be 300 speed already. Plus 20k HP, maybe even 30k HP. Decent attack, probably like 900 attack. Higher crit rate, more crit damage, more resistance, more. It's just like, how do they get all these stats? It feels like they're hacking these stats, but they're not. It's just all the money and time they spent in the game. It is insane to get one rune to roll all speed, or 3 into speed, and like one stat you need. That's how hard it is. It takes forever. I think I only broke 30 speed by using a grind. That's the only way. I know exactly what rune it is. There it is, right there. 31 speed, had to use a grind. That is my, in 5 years, free to play. That's my only one. Everything else is like 28 or below. Or even 27. I don't even know what's my highest rune. Or my highest speed. So yeah. It takes a lot to stay up top. And the mind games, it doesn't stop there. Like I was trying to say, you make him crit damage. You make her your fastest unit. So she just, if they don't have will runes, they're screwed. You just do, like, Xyros can be either tanky to just crowd control on Despair, or he can be on Swift, speed crit damage attack. He could be your damage dealer. Keeping people on their toes, making them not expect it, can throw them off. But be warned, top level players, they are all about that. So if they feel like there's a threat, they'll probably just ban it. And that's why you try to make multiple threats. Try to make them ban the wrong threat. But it's pretty hard. The mind games runs real deep. Just watch some high level fighting games. It is enormous. The longer the game runs on, the deeper the mind games become. Alright. And then I think that's it. You just gotta keep everything, keep pushing more and more and more. I think the best runes, the best runes are not from Carvel's Dungeons anymore. They are from the Dimensional Hole. So you gotta be farming this. Drop info. I think you can get Swift runes from this one, right? What is that? It's supposed to be, oh, I have to click on this. Yeah, Swift. Ooh, you can, I think you can get like 35 speed base. I could be wrong on that. I don't know all exact stats. Okay, I'm getting a little sidetracked. So, now, we're gonna watch some games I had while I talk about the past. So, let me start a game first. That's not how I start games. I think we're just gonna watch every single one, depending on how fast this goes. So, in the past, we was warned about a lot of stuff that game companies can do that is bad for us in our pockets, because it's starting to dawn on me the impact it's having. Some stuff was like, you know, pay to win. That was an obvious outcome. And yeah, we still kind of let it happen. And the not so obvious one is, I forget how long ago, maybe like 5 years ago, maybe more, maybe 4 years. No, I'll say like 5 years ago or further past that, is that someone warned us that, I think it was like Call of Duty had, they didn't have it in play, but they had the strategy of matchmaking, because, you know, RTA, you're supposed to be matched with your own grade, right? But I see people, I fought 2 different people in a row that had the dark Beast Rider. I'm just like, excuse me? All I have is the dark Archangel. That's all I got. That's my only line dark Nat 5. So, give me a second. I'm sorry. I like this match. That match, oh, that was good. That was a good match. So the matchmaking is supposed to be, you know, within your rank, right? But in the past, someone found that they had the matchmaking where you're matched against stronger players. And I think it was in Call of Duty. And their plan was to, you know, you get matched against stronger players. Then when you lose, they offer you like guns that can help you out, that you can buy for your next match. And then you can win. And luckily that didn't come to pass, but I think the matchmaking part is still prevalent in most of these games, because I was playing Apex Legends. You know, well, not playing, but, you know, I played Apex Legends before they had the seasons. And I played up to like season 6 before I quit. Now we're almost on season 8. And the matchmaking, we thought it was gonna be, you know, your match with whatever rank or how good you are in your match with other players like that. There's a video out there, and I'll link it down below. Same with Sean B's video and whoever other video I want to link down below, where they intentionally make you lose. So if you feel like you was on a win streak and then it just cuts off and then you get like 2 or 3 losses in a row, it's kind of planned for, because they want you to keep playing their game. Even though for Summoner's War, RTA is still kind of very toxic. Ooh, this is a counter. This is not only Summoner's War's fault. This is like, this probably dates back way longer than we know. And for you to like, you might win a match or 2, but then you're gonna lose. Yes, RNG plays a part, but your opponent is not as fair as we think it was. So I think you'll understand a bit better. I'm bad at explaining, and the guy I watch, he exposes what Apex Legends did, and I'm starting to see that that's not only in Apex Legends, that's in a lot of games where you get, you know, you could be level 500, but if you play solo, you're paired with a level 40 and a level 10. And it's just like, these people are not at my skill level. And I kind of see that like, oh, most top level players don't play by themselves, but we could be wrong about that. We don't know exactly what happens with top level players. Like, they do play in teams, but they can't play in teams all day. And so it's just a lot of background stuff. Kind of like, think of it as like the violent procs. How like your opponent gets all the violent procs and you like get one when your team's basically dead. Kind of like that. And I think I skipped over a point, so I think I'm done talking about that. I must get back to the RTA, and another part of RTA is speed tuning. You gotta speed tune your units, which here, oh, this is, I like this match. I think he clicked auto. I don't know what happened to this dude. Wait, do I win this or do I lose this? Oh no, I lose this one. It was a different one then. Dang. I straight lose this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Outclassed. Outclassed. I think it was like an early one. Who do we not? Do we? We're just gonna keep playing them. I think this is gonna be the last one I play. Try to speed tune your units. The better speed tune your units are, the better. If you're using a speed booster, you know, can go first, and then everyone else should be speed tuned. So you do everything you do, and then oof. And then, as you see, then like the rest of your team goes and your strategy goes, and then you try to counter their strategy, throw a wrench in it, and then destroy them. So I think what I forgot to talk about was knowing what your team can handle. So this goes back to kind of like Path of Exile, where like in in-game maps, there's a lot of, each map you roll can have like a bunch of stats with it, up to like 8. And it's like extra monster damage. Players have 50% less regen. Players have minus max resistance and all this other stuff. And you can build your character, but there's limits to your characters. And it's kind of the same in Summoner's War. You can't run one team and expect to win every single game. You gotta know what your team can handle and what your team can't handle. And building one team isn't like, build your one team very strong, and then you gotta have, I would say, 4 sub-ins. So if they pick this, you can maybe counterpick that. What are your options? And then, you know, hopefully win. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Because, you know, it's hard to, you know, outspeed every single person. It's hard to out-tank every single person. It's hard to out-cleave every single person. There's just going to be better stuff out there. And then there's going to be counters. There's going to be hard counters to certain stuff. And that's where knowing the skills, knowing the best units. And definitely, there's a lot more best units out now than there ever was before. Because you can list like the top 5 units back in season 1. Ganny, Hathor, Ragdoll, and then, you know, units like that. Yonghong just easily just outshines people. And yes, there's some units like that, like the Dark Ryu. So hard. So, other than that, you know, just stay inspired to play the game. Find new ways, new strategies, new stuff to, you know, an exploit, which is not a real exploit, but like an exploit of your opponent is if they don't bring immunity or a stripper, then like someone found out you can create a shield, invincibility shield, and then bring her cousin, or bring someone like where is she? She's in storage. Bring someone out. Wait, what? Hello? Where is she? There she is. Like her, that increases the time of your buffs. So, invincible for 3 turns, become 4 turns, and then have another one out there. And then you make it 5 turns, and then they just can't hurt you, and then you just slowly kill them. It's OP if they don't have a stripper, but if they do, then it kind of, you know, kind of dies after a while. So fun strategies like that, it's cool to find. And I think I've been talking way too long. I had this like better planned out. I was at work, and I can't make a video at work, and now it's just not as cool. But yeah, those are just things. Hopefully get you inspired to play some more RTA. I know there are low level, you know, farmers that just farm points, even though they're like Guardian. It's hard to stop that. It is hard to stop that. But what can you do? It's hard. Yeah, just a small review of my team. I have Gemini and Chiwu as my strippers, Zyros, Tyron, Charlotte, and Prom as my damage dealers, and then I don't bring immunity. I just want the match to be over with. All these other units are possible units I could use, but I'm gonna need a rune optimizer, you know, optimize their speed. I definitely need to optimize their speed because half the time I just get outshined because like what Gemini goes, and then I don't have an attack bar booster. Well, I mean Charlotte, but she's my damage dealer, so it's rough. I don't have Tiana or I mean Chiwu, but Chiwu gets banned, so I try to plan for it. That's why I made Gemini faster. And then Prom moves next, stunning the team. I've found that, you know, the damage based on enemies' HP helps with the tankier units, and then the stun buys me time. And then I want Charlotte to move last because she will reduce everyone's attack bar and hopefully down to 0, and then I get boosted by 20%, and then I move once more, and then hopefully just wipe out all of their team or most of it, and then just, if I have Tyron, reduce their attack bar even more, or if I didn't use the freeze them, or Zyrus reset their skills, or put dots on, and then they burn themselves to death. It is complicated. RTA is very complicated, even though what you need to do seems very simple. And I think that's the end of the video. Wish I could make this a much better video for you guys, but I don't write stuff down. That's what I forgot about, you know, the people having like 1,000+ matches. So RTA is like 30 days, right? Pull out my calculator. I have 30 days. Not 30 days. What am I saying? 3 months, which is 90 days. And you times that by 30 wings per day. By the end of the season, you can have 2,700 matches. Seems like way a lot, but if you build a cleave team, those matches will go by kind of fast. I know there's some, might still be some that take a little bit longer because both like take each other out and you thought you have, and then just heal up, and then you gotta take the long road. It's fine. It's fine. Go through the match. Because even doing just, you know, 1,000 matches by the end of the RTA season, you're gonna be way more experienced, and you're gonna learn a lot of stuff. And that's what the top players do. They just constantly learning new stuff to do. And that's why you see, like, you know, well, Lulu was the special one. We know what happened to Lulu. But Ravidi, or just seeing certain 3-star units that like died off. I remember when he used to be like a top tier unit to counter like debuff heavy teams, and now he's kind of gone because he doesn't do enough anymore. I mean, it's nice to cleanse, but now we need to start doing damage now. We're in a CC damage meta now, not just CC tanky, slowly chip away. Even though some people still try to pull that off. It's all in how you build your teams. So that'll be it. Sorry for the super long video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. I know, Summoners War. Oh my god.